Bezat Hashem, we're back at the Mocha Bakadosh Bet Midrash David Chai here in Hollywood, Florida, right off Sheridan and 46th. You're welcome to join us every evening, right behind the Wells Fargo Bank. We're going to continue in Halachot Hanukkah, Siman 671, Siv Zayin. Okay, now Shulchan Aruch is we're going to read now. One second, Kuf Lamet, go back one page. Okay.
Kuf Lamet.
Yeah, so we're here. Zayin.
Can I get another sticky? Do you have another sticky?
Mitzvah le'anicho.
They lost the other sticky. Which one, Zayin?
We read this already.
We read. We're on Mishnah Berurah.
No, we have to do Mishnah
We read
Berurah,
all
right.
the Shulchan Aruch already.
Right, we read the Shulchan Aruch.
Hey,
yes,
we
okay.
read.
But now we have to do Mishnah Berurah. Also, we continue with Mishnah Berurah, Siv Katan Zayin. Today is, by the way, first night, Hanukkah, 25th of the month of Kislev, Wednesday night, going into Thursday, the 5th day of the week of Parashat Shabbat Miketz. So we're continuing that the lighting of the Hanukkah. Yaakov, поставьте mute, пожалуйста. So Siv Katan Lamed Aleph, B'tefach HaSamuch. We said it's preferably to light the candle the close to the door. Samuch lapetach, a handbreadth away. She'im, so he continues. She'im yarchikenu lehalan min al-tefach, eno nikah sheba labayit hanichosh sham. Why does it have to be close to the door? Because if not, otherwise it's going to look like the people will think somebody else put it there. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't know. Again, I guess maybe they didn't have, in olden days, Baruch Hashem just made it, so we just started. So in olden days, that sounds like they didn't have big courtyards in the front. We have, like today, go to where I live, I could literally put the Hanukkah in the middle of my driveway, and nobody's going to have a Havamina that somebody else put it there. But Shulchan Aruch Mishnah Berurah says, why does it have to be close to the door? So they'll know it's the owner of the house did it. If not, it sounds somebody else did it. Mm-hmm. But again, that's a mitziyut. Probably in the olden days they didn't have such a thing like we have today. Or maybe in what's his name? In Europe, remember, in Europe, many people didn't live like in houses like we have today. They have, especially in the cities.
Everybody has apartments.
With apartments, in the cities, yeah.
When I was growing up, who had a house?
Right. I don't know. Well, how old were you when you were growing up? Where were you when you were growing up?
I came here, I was almost 12.
Okay, no, but before that?
In the city, we lived in Baku.
And in Baku, you didn't have houses?
People didn't have houses. Everyone had an apartment.
I mean, I never heard of anybody who doesn't have a house. Okay. Everybody had a house in Tashkent.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it was just like here, Florida. Same exact thing, same exact structure.
Yeah?
To me, it was very strange that people lived in apartment buildings. So like, what is this? So, besides the fact that they all had toilets, we didn't have a toilet when we were growing up. That's another story.
in major cities, it was all filled with apartment buildings.
So maybe that's what Mishnah Berurah.
It was overcrowded.
Right. So Mishnah Berurah is concerned is that since, the stairwell or the hallway, everybody's sharing it, and where are you going to put it? So if you don't put next to your door, obviously it's not like you're doing it. But if you put it close to your door, that's Shulchan Aruch is telling you. So right now, I lit it literally maybe a foot and a half, 2 feet away from the door. Otherwise, you can't get in. But still, Mishnah Berurah says it has to be close to the door, so it's going to be nikar, that it's going to be visible for everybody that you're the owner who did it.
I remember actually, my mom was friends with my teacher, and they had also apartments, but it was one story.
One story apartments.
Like thin alleys, and I looked at it, I'm like, Ma, it's so weird.
Like the motels, some motels have that.
It's not
motels that have only one story motels. Yeah. I guess. Listen, to build a second floor, it goes much more expensive. You have to do much stronger underpinning, stronger foundation, and everything. So it's much cheaper to do one floor everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, so Lamed Bet, Siv Katan Lamed Bet over there. Lapetach, close to the house, to the opening. Ben ima anacha im hi ala petach habayit or ala petach hachatzer. So it doesn't matter where Lamed Bet over here. It doesn't matter you're lighted by the door, by the opening of the house, or the opening of the courtyard, as we already said before. Lamed Gimel, Kedei Sheteheh. What is this saying over here? Mishnah Shulchan Aruch told us. Kedei Sheteheh mezuzah miyamin v'ner Chanukah mismol. So it has to be the mezuzah when you're walking in on your right and the Chanukah on the left. Says Mishnah Berurah, v'yeh mesovev mitzvot miu b'devat im ner Chanukah miyamin yatsa. So the whole concept of this is Kabbalah. When I say Mishnah talks about it, that you're walking in, right? You have a tzitzit in front of you, 2 strings, and you have a tzitzit in the back of you, 2 strings. On the right side you have mezuzah, on the left side you have the Hanukkah. And here you are what? Surrounded by mitzvot. Beautiful. That's the whole thing. Same thing. But, says Mishnah Berurah, it's not le'akef, it's not me'akef, it's not gonna postpone the mitzvah. You will fulfill the mitzvah if the Hanukkah is on the right, even next to the mezuzah. It's not a problem at all if you did not follow the Kabbalah. Lamedal ve'im ein me'yamin, ve'im ein mezuzah me'yamin. If there is no mezuzah on the right, so we said you put them in Hanukkah licht where? Zohar, where are you today?
I'm unwinding from the Hanukkah.
Today the Zohar is taking me for a workout, but today all his workout flushed away because they fed me half a donut. Finished. Zohar, your workout, that was a waste of time. A whole donut. Half a donut. They sliced it, and I got the part with all the jelly on it. And my daughter's like, what is this? What is this donut that doesn't have jelly? I'm like, continue. I'll talk after I finish eating. So I finished eating. I said, Babychka, I ate all the jelly. You don't have to slice, Baruch Hashem, it's not my fault. That's the one that's making the sourdough. Okay, she doesn't know how to slice. Looks like she doesn't know how to slice my donuts. Or Hashem made it that I get all the jelly. She got pizza and she's complaining. I'm like, girl, you don't know how to slice. I keep quiet. Like she doesn't know how to cut. I keep quiet. I'm like, okay. I get the whole juicy part. Anyway, v'im and so v'im and miyamin, right? So you put the mezuzah on. There's no mezuzah. Then for sure, Shulchan Aruch says you must put the mitzvah of Hanukkah on the right. Okay, Mr. Berurah explains. The whole mitzvah, the mitzvah yamin adif, because anytime you do a mitzvah, it's preferably to do tilting to the right. Every time. The Gemara actually says it. I didn't know, right? I was like, I thought it was. I saw all the old people when I was growing up. Everything they do is turning right. Lulav, shaking lulav to the right, right? You do all this, all the corners, everything to the right. Some people do like this and then like this and this, right? However, no, it's actually a Gemara. The Gemara says, which Gemara? This is Tanit. Oh, you call pinotcha yamin. All your turning should be always right. Mm-hmm. So even here, all the mitzvot, Mishnah Berurah says, all should be on the right. So here, when you walk into the door, the mezuzah, the Hanukkah is on the right, since mezuzah is not there. Ve'od et de'ika persume nisat fei. And there's more. Hello? Habibi, you come over here. I want you to put the whole world outside. Let them sleep. What do you think? You're the only one who has worries? You know some of my worries. You think I'm created, but right now we're learning. Who cares?
No pressure.
No pressure. I still didn't pay the shul's mortgage. Didn't pay the rent for the people that collect tzedakah for. Then there's another family that calling me off of money. We have plenty of to do worried about it. We just drop and go there and we'll never stop. Right now, let's learn Torah. Let's put everything aside. Okay? All the pinyot here, it says that the Persum Nisa and all the things, it's on the right, and everybody is turning to the right as they walk in. But most people, always their heads spinning to the right. That's what Mishnah Berurah is telling us. You hear? You knew this Chidush? How do I know you're daydreaming? Because you're turning to the right and your eyes are not looking at me.
No, you're saying everything we do, we should be turning. But what does
it
have to do with the
Hanukkah? He didn't hear a
Hanukkah?
word I said. He didn't hear a word I said.
Heard.
I'm just mocking him, and he's like, okay. Habibi, Mishnah Berurah is telling you, naturally, people always look to the right.
Okay.
So he says, that's why you put them Hanukkah there, when the mezuzah is not on the right. Put them in Hanukkah, and this way, people will see it. It's more persuminisa.
Okay.
Okay, you see?
But from the outside, Hanukkah is on the left. The mezuzah is on the right.
But there is no mezuzah, he said.
If there's no mezuzah.
Oh, I thought I woke him up like 2 minutes ago. What? Where were you for the last 2 minutes? We're discussing there is no mezuzah on the right. What do? Put it on the right. The mezuzah. Because why? Because people always look at the right. But so we explained to you. So why don't you put the menorah on the right anyway with the mezuzah? Because anyway, people want to put He says no, because that's another element. The element is to be surrounded by mitzvot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lamed Hey.
Again, I want to make sure I understood. The mezuzah is usually on the right. In this particular case, there's no
No
mezuzah.
Just
mezuzah.
give an example.
I gave you what's the scenario I gave you yesterday?
Why
There's
would
no
there be
mezuzah.
no mezuzah?
Beautiful.
Oh, you visit on vacation, whatever.
Because he was sleeping day. Yes, also I didn't pay attention because I was busy with other people here. Stop daydreaming. Stop concentrating. We're discussing yesterday. I gave you a scenario.
But that was just
What
an
happens is in Queens, all the Bukharians, they have the brick walls as what's his name, surrounding the courtyard. But if you don't make an arch, you cannot put a mezuzah there. The only time it requires a mezuzah if you have an arch. That's why all the garages need to be arched. If they have a garage with a door, you need to put a mezuzah there. Yeah. Okay. Same thing. Okay. If your courtyard has a brick wall, and we said you light outside, right? So now, if you light outside on the right side, if there is no arch, there's no mezuzah. So on the courtyard, you do it on the right side. Okay.
We're still in that courtyard.
Okay, good.
That's the example that we're still talking
That's
about.
right. If there is no mezuzah, Shulchan Aruch told us to write on the right
No, I
side.
remember learning that. I just didn't know we're still talking about the same case.
Okay, but no, we're giving you a scenario where there is no mezuzah. So you ask me where there is no mezuzah. That's a scenario. Okay, gentlemen. You don't have stickers even?
Because there's 6 of them. Yeah, some of them don't have stickers.
Okay, so no matter whichever one you use, stick it to stickers. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Lamed Hey. Oh, what happens if you put it on the doorpost itself? On the door. Kaya aresh hasaif.
How would you do that?
Yeah? What?
How would you do that?
Meaning the door is open, wide open, and you put it right on the doorpost. Right on the doorpost.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
It's wide enough for you to go through. What do you mean why? How? What's the
No,
problem?
put him just against the doorpost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's also it says. ואם הניחו בדלת עצמה, יניחנו מחציה של כניסה לצד שמאל. You put it on the left side to the entry on the halfway pathway over there, on the half of the מחציה של כניסה. What does that mean? Rashi says, Mishnah Berurah, למד ו', מחציה from the beginning, from the half. היינו מקום הדלת שנכנס משם לתוך הבית, יחלקנו לשניים, ובחצי הנוטה לצד שמאל, צד שמאל, שהוא נגד המזוזה, שהמזוזה יהיה בימין, שם יניחנו מגן אברהם. Oh, what happened is like this, look. Your door is not opening, not swinging in. By the way, the security door, your door should never be swinging in. Your door should be always swinging out in your entrance to the house. Why? Why is that? Security reasons, you know that. Because if the door is swinging in, you could kick in. But if the door is swinging out, you can't kick it in. You have a whole doorpost.
The whole door frame.
Right. So now, what happens? Mishnah Berurah explains. What happens is you're putting it inside your house. You're putting it inside your house. You should still put it by the door. So how do you do it? You open the door and you walk in. So as you walk in, you put it on the left side over here, mezuzah, right by the entry, opposite the mezuzah.
By the way, doors swinging out is also good for fire safety.
Fire safety also, you speak, could run out, of course.
Like in a store, any store.
Yeah. Most hotels actually have that way. The door swinging
any
out.
Any business is supposed to have the door swinging out.
In most houses,
An emergency.
Most houses are swinging in. Yeah, which is a mistake.
I think they
It's
do
not
it
security.
so the cops can come in easier.
Oh, the cops could come in easy, yeah. You mean when the purge is gonna start? When the purge is gonna start? Oh, I said the word. I said purge. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. עד שם יניחנו מגן אברהם. אוקיי. ומשמע מזה יכול להניח בכל שטח אותו חצי, מעניין בתז, שדעתו למעשה הראוי להחמיר להניח הנרות בצד השמאלי, בקצה האחרון, סמוך לכותל. Okay, it's preferably, he says, that it's always going to be on the left side and the inside of the house. Once you're inside the house, you put it on the inside, again, because you can't put it outside. Let's say in your case. He says, in the scenario where you live in an apartment building where they go crazy. So as you walk into the house, you should put the menorah on the right, on the left side as you walk in. So this way it's also facing the mezuzah. Still, okay. By me, it's b'chal not even facing mezuzah. Mezuzah is here. My menorah is here because that's the way the entrance is made. I have a whole big post over there holding the second floor over there. I don't know, like an arch up on top. Okay. Anyway, so it says over here everything that there should be. בקצה האחרון סמוך לכותל. It should be on the edge of the end of the edge by the entry of the door, it should be close to the wall on the inside part. Lamed Zayin, maybe this will wake you up. Lamed Zayin, see Lamed Zayin. He's not even the right page, 278. You're on the right page. I'm sorry. Let's go.
ומכל מקום המנהג it's just המנהג.
ומכל מקום, one second. Mishnah Berurah Shulchan Aruch is saying, this is רמה, ומי הוא? בזמן הזה, כולנו מדליקים בפנים, ואין היכר לבני רשות הרבים כלל. So he says, all of us light inside the house, says רמה. אין לחוש כל כך אם אין מדליקים בטפח הסמוך לפתח. Since we're all lighting inside, we should not be concerned about lighting mamash next to the door, says רמה. ומכל מקום, however, המנהג להדליק בטפח הסמוך לפתח כמו בימיהם. However, ואין לשנות. says מנהג, even Ashkenazim, that there is such a concept to light inside close to the opening of the house, to the door. And nobody should change this. We'll see now that there's going to be a lot of fights over here. Let's continue, Mishnah Berurah. מכל מקום, המנהג, כדי
שייכנס
בין שתי מצוות. So Serama also agrees with Shulchan Aruch. And you light it inside, not by the door, not by the window, and not by the table. You light it and you put it by the door entry. Let's see what that means. Dalet, number 4, Mishnah Matzliach. ועוד שהוא זכר לעתיד שנדליק בטפח הסמוך לפתח בחוץ. ועוד שיהיה זכר לעתיד, it should be a memory for the future, שנדליק בטפח הסמוך לפתח בחוץ. נאמן, I don't know what that means. It's a remembrance of something, maybe, I don't know, maybe when you will have a chance, Bezat Hashem, you know what they say, when you're happy with what you have, right, in your house, Hashem will give you a bigger house, and then once you have, then you'll do it properly. Mm-hmm. Okay, in my house, we had this in Brooklyn. I have a 3-family house, right? So I will live on the second floor. So there's some questions started flowing in. Why are you lighting outside? The outside entry is into the whole building, and there's other tenants. So I said, okay, we're gonna light on the second floor, right next to my door, right next to the entry. But I don't know. Sometimes we lit like this. Sometimes we like this.
In the hallway.
In the hallway. Mm-hmm. Okay, but then there was.
It's still better to light by the window. You're gonna get more persuaded sound.
No, second floor window you get nothing. Second floor window you don't get anything. But who cares?
And see it.
Again, who cares about more Persum Nisa? You care about fulfilling. You want to be surrounded by mitzvot. You have to choose which one is better for you. What do you want? Do you want to be surrounded by mitzvot, or you want to be Persum Nisa? Persum Nisa yotze. It's not more. There is no less or more. Once there's your yotze Persum Nisa, you obviously you want to get more of a mitzvah. So here you have surrounded by 4 corners. But we'll see. We already, I think, discussed. I think by Ashkenazim they had this whole problem of lighting inside. But let's see. Let's continue. Maybe we'll tell us. How come nobody follows this Ramah? Technically speaking, no Ashkenazi follows this Ramah. Let's read.
ואין לשנות, ומכל מקום אם יש לו חלום,
חלון סמוך לרשות הרבים.
הסמוך לרשות הרבים.
Oh, he says, we shouldn't change it. However, says Mishnah Berurah, here's Ashkenazim jumping, if you put it by the window and you have more פרסום מניסה. חלון סמוך לרשות הרבים, נכון יותר שהניחנו שם, continue.
That's what I learned.
נכון שהניחנו שם, you should put it there, כדי היכר בני רשות הרבים להתפרנס הנס. הנס, it should be obvious to the whole community, all the people who are passing by. Here, Mr. Berurah is telling you in that concept, it's preferred. He's telling you not like me. He's telling that's what I just told you. He says it's not what I just said. I just told you. I mean, I'm doing Persum Nisa. I'm already Yotze Persum Nisa. Let me hopsin to be surrounded by mitzvot. That's what I was telling you, right? Mr. Berurah.
You could light 2.
Hold on.
Here.
1 second. Mr. Berurah is saying not. Like me, is telling you it's better not to do it by the door. It's better to do it by the window. If you're going to do it inside the house, nobody's going to see it. If you do it by the window, there's more ness. But again, anyway, second floor, nobody much people. The 2-family in those houses in Brooklyn, it's not like I have. Nah, only if you're across the street.
You could really see it. What are you talking about?
No, I had a porch in the front. I had a porch in the front on my second floor. You can see nothing.
No, your fence is blocking the first floor. The second
floor also you cannot see because of the porch. The only people who could see is the people that live across the street on the second floor.
Balcony, you mean?
The balcony. If you have a balcony, that's for sure balcony everything. So you have another problem. Oh, there's another problem. So now what are you gaining?
If the balcony is open,
balcony is all open. So what are you accomplishing? Okay, anyway.
Just the
And
people
there's
that
Im
live
lo
across the
b'makom
street from me.
d'shchiach. Look
People
at
that
that
live
side.
across the street.
Okay.
Not
Okay, that's
because-
only if you have no choice. But over here you have a choice.
אם לא
Im lo b'makom d'shchiach d'hezeka al yedei zeh. If it's possible that in the house you will not have any damage from this, you're lighting by the door, or you're lighting on the window, or you're lighting whatever, make sure, Mr. Brewer is telling you, if you have curtains hanging and there's children running around, be very cautious that there should be no curtains and there should be nothing on the window that Chas v'Shalom could catch fire. Don't worry, you have plenty of time. What do you have to go in the rush?
I gotta go.
Yeah, where?
I gotta put the door to sleep.
Okay, she'll wait for you for the 10 more minutes. She won't, she'll be happy. She'll thank me. Lametet, b'chavot. lametet, ובבית הכנסת,
בכנסת הכנסת.
ובבית המדרש,
או בבית המדרש.
המדרש. The question is, you light, we said, on the Beit Midrash, the Knesset, on the right wall, on the south wall of the Beit Knesset, which is right, yeah. Okay, so now, let's listen to איש מצליח. עיין בכף החיים, דווקא בבית מדרש שמתפללים בו, ובעולמי השמחות, this is talking about only in the shul. This is the question yesterday we were discussing with Rosh Rabbani, or the day before, what happens in the wedding halls. If you want to know the halachot in reference to wedding halls, don't compare it to the Knesset. Look in Biyabia Omer. He says over there in Chazon Avadia, Masha Siman Nun Gimo Nun Zayin. Yabia Omer, sorry. Yabia Omer Chelek Zayin Siman Nun Zayin. Ot Vav. So Yabia Omer will discuss in reference to the wedding halls. What do you do? Okay, let's see. So where do you put it, ma'am? Bekotel? Bekotel. 10 more minutes, Habibi. Let's go. 9 minutes. I'm timing it for you. 9 minutes.
בכותל
Let's just finish
בכותל
Siman.
דרום. או על השולחן שעומד אצל כותל דרום.
Yeah, it doesn't really mean to put it onto the wall, obviously. On the table that's next to the wall. והטעם בכל זה, the reason for all this, זכר למנורה שמקומה במקדש בדרום. The remembrance of the menorah, which was always on the south. מ"א או בדרום המנורה, או בדרום המנורה, טעות סופר, צריך לומר כנרות המנורה. What is going on here? Look at the Shulchan Aruch in מ"א over there, Mishnah Brura. So it's like this. ובית הכנסת מניחו בכותל דרום, או בדרום המנורה. So it says, או בדרום המנורה. What does it mean on the west of the menorah? No, it has to be here. That is a mistake. What is talking about? נקין ומברכין משום פרנס וזמנס. So we said over here, מסדרן ממזרח למערב. Oh, so over there, the Mem Aleph, he says it's a mistake. צריך לומר כנרות המנורה. It has to be done just like the nerot of the menorah. Okay, like we have today most of the menorah. Like, and they're in order. That's probably what he wants to say. Because you cannot put 7, you have to put 9. 8 plus shamash. Okay. Mem bet sadran b'mizrach. So how do you organize it? You organize it from left to right, meaning from east to west. B'mizrach, from east to west, right? If you're facing south, from b'mizrach is east. Sadran, okay, marav. זהו גם כן כעין המנורה, דהנרות היו מסודרים במקדש בין מזרח למערב. He says the same way it was established in the Mikdash, that the nerot, the wall east was the further point of the candles, like we have the Hanukkah. כן יסדר גם כן נרות חנוכה, so same thing that you did in המקדש, you should do in your Hanukkah. ודעת, יש מהראשונים, דסבירו לו דאב דהמנורה הייתה עומדת בדרום. Some of the Mishurim say that even though the menorah was standing on the right, on the south, מכל מקום נרותיה היו מסודרים מצפון לדרום. He says, okay, if it's on the it's on the south, still the candles were lit from north to south. Not like we're saying from east to south to west. וממילא לדידהו גם נרות חנוכה יש לסדר באופן הזה, ויש מקומות שנהגו כן דאין למחות ושם יש להם על מה שיסמוכו. Again, so he says, if there's a community that has, like today, most shuls today, here, this is Rabbi Sharabani shul. Rabbi Sharabani shul has exactly like some opinions that have the wall, the candles lit from north to south. According to Shulchan Aruch, it should be from east to west. The lighting of the menorah, the next day. That way, so it's Shulchan Aruch is this way, Rabbi Sharabani and some of the opinion, and many other shuls, they have it like that also. They have it from north to south. Mem Gimel. למערב, המדליק עומד אחוריו לדרום ופניו לצפון. So למערב, so he's lighting from, as we said, he's lighting from east to west. והמדליק עומד אחוריו, so the person who's lighting is standing behind the menorah, meaning אחוריו, it's okay, go ahead. Okay, go. Anyway, finish in a minute. So over here, what's happening is, remember, who are you lighting for? You're lighting for Pirsum Nisa for the people outside. So you're standing behind the menorah, right? You're standing behind the menorah, and the people who are facing you, Yonatan Avadia, they're facing the front of the menorah to them. Because you're standing on the other side, so when you're technically lighting, right? Why are we lighting from left to right, you know? Here's the chidush. From left to right, how do we write?
You write from
Right to left. So how come lighting is from left to right? Here's the best raya, the Hanukkah is all for people from outside. The best proof is because when they see you, how do they see you writing?
Oh, when they see me writing?
Lighting.
Oh, lighting? The opposite.
The right to left, which is how we write.
Okay.
So you understand? So you're doing it this way.
Yeah.
But the person looking at you, for him, it's from right to left.
Yeah.
So the whole Hanukkah business is what? For the other person to fulfill to see the Nes, to also fulfill the mitzvah of Pirsum Nisa. פני למינות תשובות, אוקיי, מ"ד ומדליק בהם ומברכין, ומדליקין ומברכין, מ"ד, אוקיי, בצק, לפי זה גם למערב, והסמוך לארון הקודש, והמדליקין עומד אחריו לדרום לפניו, הוא מתחיל ממינו שהוא הנר הסמוך לארון הקודש, so that's what we have over here, the Sharabani Shul, in other shuls I see, the ner that's additional ner that you're lighting on the next days, it's always close to Aron HaKodesh, like over here. And you're going to light further from Aron HaKodesh. Okay? Now, when I light, what's his name? In the house, also, I face the outside. So my mezuzah is here, my menorah is here, my mezuzah is here, my menorah is over there. I'm standing here and lighting this way. So people outside see me lighting that way. Lighting from right to left. Okay? So on the 8th night, it's going to be the closest to the mezuzah. The 8th night. That's the first light. That's the first mitzvah that you're fulfilling. All right. So there is a Ish Matzliach here. So he says number 6, Ayen b'kafachayim הספרדים שמדליקים עומד בפניו לדרום ומדליק דרך ימין ממזרח למערב. עיין שם. So all the Rabbi Sharabani here and all the Sephardi shuls that I know are actually doing it like Ashkenazim, not like Sephardim. Yeah. Sephardim says it's with light from Izrach, from Mizrach to Marav.
From east to
west. So
he
from
has
east to west. From east to west.
This is east, west?
Yes.
He has it this way.
Right. See, he has it from north to south, he's lighting, but we're lighting from east to west. Rabbi Oro showed a little day from east to west, right? Because that's the way the traditional synagogue is situated. You light, he put the menorah according to Shulchan Aruch. He put it against the west, against south of the wall, and he lit it appropriately according to Halachah. Okay, according to Sephardim. Now, it's not to say that Rabbi Sharman is not going to Halachah. I'm just saying that's what Rabbi Hagis the Shama. That's how he grew up, and that's how he saw it. And there's no joke. ושוב מוסיפים והולך ומתחיל מהשמאלי ופונה למינו, okay, as we already explained, מ"ד, ומדליקין ומברכין אף בבית הכנסת הוא רק מנהגה, בכל מקום מברכין עליו. Even though we light with the bracha in the בית הכנסת, it's all a custom, we still make a bracha on it. בכל מקום מברכין עליו, כמו שמברכין על הלל דראש חודש, שאינו אלא מנהג, also ראש חודש הלל, we make a bracha, so it's also a custom, that's Ashkenazim. The Sephardim don't make a bracha, even though Bukharians should were thousands of years making bracha, even the Halel not Gamur, but I don't know, today we mistaken. The Sephardim, Bukharians, we used to make a bracha on the Halel. I don't know why it changed. It's a big shot. They found Wadia, and it's a big mistake, not to make a bracha on the Halel, on the regular Halel. Regular Halel, yeah, Rosh Chodesh. Yeah, okay, but tomorrow morning we'll be making bracha because it's Halel Gamur.
Yeah.
Okay, so as number 7 in Ish Matzliach, and this Simchanam we're going to finish today. גם לדידן שאין מברכין על ההלל בראש חודש, even though according to us as Ish Matzliach we don't make a bracha on ראש חודש הלל, כתבת מרן נוהגים לברך על הדלקת נרות חנוכה בבית הכנסת, still we follow like מרן and make a bracha in בית הכנסת for the חנוכיה, כמו שכתב מרן כאן, as we says, והטעם Ayen behara shebasov hasefer. The reason that you will see over there, as I'll explain in the end of the book. Okay, next. Im Avel, what's inside in Mishnah Berurah? Im Avel mitpalel be'erev Chanukah, madlik adam acher hanirot. So again, so you see Mishnah Berurah is telling you the Shliach Tzibur makes the lighting of the menorah in the shul. So if the Avel is davening, is in your side, he fell on Hanukkah.
Avel is the one who's mourning, right?
He's mourning, or he is a year, but his father died on Hanukkah, let's say. So now he's davening. It's his turn. According to Ashkenazim, we don't have such a custom, but let's say so he would not light the zeh. Maybe the first year, Taka. Adam acher. So somebody else should light mishum she'achianu demuvarchin az, because Avel cannot make a shechianu. No, every other year they do make shechianu. If somebody is even your side, he does make a shechianu. But the first year he doesn't because of his father. Demuvarchin az. Therefore, somebody else should light the Chanukiah with bracha. Uminkar de'et simcha hi latzibur. Therefore, because it's a rejoice time, therefore it should not be lighting him. However, in his house, the Avel, the mourner should like with the bracha of Shirchianu, because it's a private rejoicing, but in the public it should be mourning still. He's still in the mourning.
So
stage.
in the public he shouldn't light,
But Shirchianu, he should not make a Shirchianu. The problem is Shirchianu. Second night he could light already. The problem is Shirchianu, the first night, whereas the simcha of the community. It's a whole. There's a big spiel about it. So the first night everybody's rejoicing. So he should stay away from it.
But he should still light it
home with Shirchianu. Yes. Aval Shar Arvit Hanukkah and then Mevarchin Shirchianu. Since the next night there's no Shirchianu, Yachol Avel Adlik Ner Hanukkah. He could light the Hanukkah without a problem. Umitpavel Avel b'Hanukkah Mincha uMa'arif. So the Kasher Ashkenazim, they allow him to pray Mincha and Ma'arif, but not Shacharit. Ubetu be'av, ubeshvat, utu be'av, ubetu b'shvat. So on the 15th of Av, which is the days of Simcha, and also Tu b'shvat on the 15th of Shvat, and also Lag BaOmer, the late Halel, since there is no Halel, Havel mitpalel Shacharit gamken. So Havel could pray Shacharit for the community. Ubechol HaMoed, and during the whole Moed, Havel ki Yom Tov. It's like a Yom Tov, menati lefa'amim le'aniach Havel litpalel mincha u'ma'ariv pri begadim. So he says, sometimes we appoint the Aver to daven mincha and Ma'ariv on Chol HaMoed. Okay, pri megadim. Now number 8. והספרדים מניחים לאבל להיות שליח ציבור אפילו ביום טוב. The Sfaradim have no problem with this concept the whole year. We have zero problem with Avel davening at all, and we don't have a problem with Avel not davening. Therefore, because we don't have that akpada, therefore all everything out of the window. Therefore, he could daven during any time.
Even during his first year.
Yeah, because we don't have this akpada that only Avels, because like the Ashkenazim have. But Avel, no, we have. If he's a Chazan, whatever it is, that's what he's davening. That's what he's davening. Yeah. Nobody is interrupting him, and there is no custom, and there is no need to stop it. Have a wonderful evening.